What's up, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Gaming with Nimbus. And today we are going to talk about the last new character, secret character, because they're holding it like super secretive. All right, there hasn't been any leaks, but the last character, the last DLC character for Street Fighter V. Let's get into it. Let's go. Now, as of right now, we know about Dan, of course, Rose, of course, Oro, of course, and Akira from Rival Schools, which is freaking amazing. This is by far my favorite DLC season because we got Rose, we're getting Oro, which is the two characters I really wanted, even though I'm not 100% with Rose yet online. Kind of suck with her as of right now, but you know, whatever. She's very different from Street Fighter 4, but you know, whatever. And we got Akira from Rival School, which is a huge thing because Rival School has been absent. Capcom has acted as Rival School never existed for years now. Okay, so to actually have a Rival School characters and they bring back Rival School in that type of way, at least for now, because I kind of hope that they're doing this because they might integrate either two things are going to happen, and this could be a whole separate video, but I'm going to just touch on it real quick. Either two things are going to happen. Either we're going to get a new Rival Schools, which I don't think so, or for Street Fighter 6 they might integrate Rival School characters into Street Fighter, which would be awesome because they're in the same universe anyways. But whatever, we're here to talk about the last secret character. Now, I know that Justin Wong has released a video with him talking about who he thinks the character is. He thinks it's Dante, and he has great clues to that, because if you look at Seth is supposed to be like a culmination of all the characters' different moves. He steals different moves, he uses other people's moves, and he has two moves that no one in the cast as of right now has, which is his uppercut, which is a spinning move, right, and a drill down using his feet that no one really has like that. So he thinks that is Dimitri from Darkstalkers, because Dimitri has those moves, and if Dimitri is in the game, then that would explain why Seth has, I just hit my mic, that would explain why Seth has those moves, which makes sense. Like, if it is Dimitri, you know, I get it. What he's saying could be. But I'm a little bit more optimistic here, okay? I think, okay, it's not Dimitri. I wouldn't be mad if it's Dimitri. I played Dimitri in Darkstalkers, so I wouldn't be upset, okay? He would just be another character that I'm going to want to play in Street Fighter V, so I wouldn't be mad. But again, I want to be just a little more, you know, optimistic on this, okay? So the reason why I want to be a little bit more optimistic is because Nintendo recently released a couple of months back a very specific game that has never been really re-released. I think it's never been re-released at all, and it's only existed in the Neo Geo Pocket Color, and that is SNK versus Capcom, okay? And it recently re-released a couple of months back on the Nintendo Switch. Now, you guys could correct me if I'm wrong down in the comments below, but I'm pretty sure they needed like some form of permission from Capcom to re-release that game, because that's one of the reasons why it's never been released. It's the same way why Capcom has never re-released Capcom vs. SNK or Capcom vs. SNK 2. Right? But SNK just re-released theirs. So, would it be so far-fetched to think that SNK and Capcom are actually talking, and Capcom allowed them to release that game in exchange for them to put an SNK character in Street Fighter V? Now, I can't tell you who it is. In that aspect, I can't tell you a specific character, because it could be Terry. Who we know? I don't know. The SNK has tons of characters. Who knows? And to be honest, I don't care who it is. Okay, I just think it is an SNK character, which would be amazing. It would flat out be amazing that, you know, Capcom brings an SNK character to Street Fighter V as a DLC character. That's what I think it is. Okay, I think it's some sort of an SNK character. Again, I'm not gonna say who it is, because to be honest, if it is, it could be any. It could, I don't know. I'm not gonna even go. The fact that it could be Terry, maybe, but they might not want to go Terry because Terry's already been in so many other crossover games. So they might want to do something different and bring in another SNK character, which is a possibility. So I can't pinpoint and tell you, yeah, this character. To me, it doesn't matter. Really, it just doesn't matter. But that also leads me to think that if they made that deal, what makes you think that they didn't make another deal which allows each individual company to make a new crossover game? Man, this is what I'm saying. I just want to be a little bit more optimistic, okay? Because if Capcom wants to put Dimitri, it's easy for them to put Dimitri because Capcom owns the Darkstalkers. Capcom owns Dimitri. So let's just be a little bit more optimistic and think that they struck a deal with SNK, allowing Capcom to bring an SNK character to Street Fighter V, allowing SNK to re-release SNK versus Capcom on the Neo Geo Pocket Color to the Nintendo Switch. But let's just be a little bit more optimistic and say that that deal wasn't the only one, and they struck another deal, and there might be a possibility where SNK releases a new SNK versus Capcom, and there might be a possibility that finally we get Capcom versus SNK 3. Yes. I wouldn't be mad. I'd be happy. I would lose my shit, okay? So that's what I think. That's who I think, or I wouldn't say that's who I think. That is what I think could happen with this new DLC character, the last DLC character for Street Fighter V, because this Street Fighter V character, DLC character, is going to be the last character we get for Street Fighter V. At least that's what they say, because this season shouldn't even happen. Should have not even happened. They only happened because of everything that's going on in the world, and they prolonged the life of Street Fighter V to try to get Street Fighter 6 to be finished, because that was a whole other thing that happened with Street Fighter 5 or Street Fighter 6, that it wasn't to where they wanted to be, and you know, people left Capcom. I'm not gonna get into that, but if you know, you know. Okay, so they prolonged Street Fighter V, and this will be the last DLC character for Street Fighter V. And if it is an SNK character, what a way to end it. Okay, so that's what I think. Okay, guys, if you like this video, give me the thumbs up, comment down below, and please, 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 please do not forget to subscribe. Okay, I'll catch you guys on the next episode of Gaming with Nimbus. Deuces. Don't forget to follow me on social media too.